Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I'm Becky with Becky Selman's Art Studio. How's everybody doing? It's a pretty cool day today. It's been nice out this afternoon. This morning it was kind of chilly, but today it's turned out to be a pretty decent day here in Texas, Northeast Texas. Anyway, I wanted to come on and show y'all this pattern since I'm loving patterns right now. I wanted to show y'all this pattern I've just, it popped into my head while I was at the grocery store today. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to try this. I'm really going to try it and see if it works. So, here we go. So what I did is I combined... this is Amsterdam's Olive Green Deep with Josonia's Teal Green. It's mainly this, and then I just added a little bit of this. So, I got this color. It's really not much different. It's just a little bit deeper for my base. So, I'm going to go ahead and put it down. I did have a little bit of problems covering the corners. So, I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Cover them. Because I did have a little bit of trouble with them corners. So we're going to spin it out. My towel is not level, not centered, and it's driving me crazy. So I spin it down nice and thin, nice and even. I make sure my edges are completely covered too with the base. I don't allow any corners to stay white on these tiles. I want all of the edges to be wet, the corners to be wet, the edges, that way the paint will glide over the corners. Okay, so I'm gonna give it one more good spin out just to make sure we've got it as thin, because you don't want the base to swallow up the colors. Okay, so now I'm gonna pop bubbles. My pouring medium today is Mixed Pour by Krista Rasmussen. She makes it. She's an awesome lady. If you get a chance, you can email Krista at my phone was fixing to fall out of its cradle. Let me fix this. There we go. You could email her at Krista8974@gmail.com. That's her email address. So you can ask questions about her mix pour. You can order it through there. She'll answer any and all questions you have about it. She's just a all-out wonderful lady. So, here we go. I used this new prism pour that I got in. No, sorry. That's wrong. That was the wrong one. Okay, this one. It is French silk. It's got a goldy hue to it, if I can get it. It's got a gold hue. It's like a white pearly gold hue, and I use that first to drizzle on the coaster. So I'm gonna cock it at an angle because I'm left-handed, and it just helps me create my lines better. Okay. So here we go. Straight lines, straight as you can get them. It doesn't matter if they don't go all the way across. You just want them going all in one direction. Okay. Then we came back with Orange Marmalade by Porridge Posse Paints. You want to keep it going along the same diagonal as that white is, or the French silk. Okay. Then we came back and we added this antique bronze, but for some reason my antique bronze turned purple. So when I mixed it with my mix pour, it's a really pretty color. I'm hoping it'll turn back bronze when it dries. It's a really pretty. It's kind of like tarnished, I guess. I don't know, but it's really pretty. Okay. But there's the stick when it dries. It dries bronze, so I don't know. Could be the medium. Then we're going to come back. This is Black Ruby. Yes, by Prism Pour. I do believe this is a limited edition color. You're going back through the same diagonal slant, or however your pattern streaks fell. You're going with the same streak pattern. What else? Okay. And then I have this PBO iridescent green blue that I use too in this pour, just to give it some brights, because I have two darks in it. So I'm just streaking it across. Okay, that's done. I'm just using a stick. Yeah, wooden craft stick, whatever you want to call it. Okay, now since I've got that at an angle, how did I do that? Okay, I came back like this. Yeah, I made it like this. And then we crisscrossed the lines like that. So, we're going to do it. And I'm going to use the thinnest ball I have on this. I'm going to use the thinnest one, the smallest ball. Okay, so we're going to do a line here. Always clean the ball off in between, because you'll muddy your line. Come back and forth. You've got to watch ahead of your streak to make sure you're going straight. Don't put your arm down. If you put your arm down, you're going to wand it like this. You're going to wand it round. You want to keep your arm up so that way you can maneuver your hand, your arm straight. You kind of want to go fast too, because that helps the straight. It helps the faster, well, it helps me. The faster I go, the straighter my line will be. The slower I go, the more meticulous I try to get, and the wavier it'll go. You're just going to go back and forth against that grain. And one more. There we go. And that's it. Now, you've got to spin it because your sides aren't like that. So, and you've got a lot of paint on your top. Even though you've spun out your base, you're still got a lot of color streaks on. So, you want to spin it slow. You don't want the center to sling out. You want everything to move in its own pace. You don't want the edges to cram together and this to get big and them to cram. So you just want to give it a good little make the motion. Let it move out. Let it get bigger on its own. It's starting to move a little bit. You need to be careful with this technique, because when you spin it, the centrifuge will go out like that, squish the sides, and wobble the center. So it's very easy to mess up your pattern. Okay, my edges are clear. They are over the edge. I'm going to leave it just like this. My lines are still fresh. They're still good. I'm seeing a little wobble here, but that's okay. There is a small wobble there. Other than that, it looks pretty good. I'm going to move it. I'm going to clean my edges. Going to wipe it with my finger, and that's it. That's how you do it. Streak it and then rake the streaks. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you learned a new pattern technique. If you have questions, just email me or comment below, and I will try to help you out as best I can. All right, thanks. Enjoy the journey. Bye.